Hey y'all, what's going on? Let me show y'all this is the start of my rise. Uh, what I have in here is hibiscus tea. Let me show you. Hibiscus tea. That little piece right there, that's raw ginger. That's ginger that I cut and peel. It's addition to, and all thing I get is hot water. So hold on a second, y'all.
Well, I don't have to worry about that now, huh?
That's my hot tea that I get for the start of my journey. Hold on a second, y'all. What I want to share with y'all, family, is uh, a lot of y'all don't know my story or how I got to this point. On those two reasons y'all see up there. Let me tell y'all a brief story of how I got here to this point. Back in 2005, I was diagnosed with uh, I was diagnosed with high blood pressure and diabetes. My blood pressure was 189 over 170. I think 170 something. And my glucose was 330, almost 340. That was back in 2005. I ain't trying to sound soft, man, but I broke down and cried, man. They actually tried to get me go to the emergency room in the ambulance. I told them no, I know what I need to do. So that's when I went cold turkey on red meat, weaned off of pork, stopped eating white rice, white bread, sodas, and sugar, table sugars, and all that back in 2005. Fast forward into 2017, that's when I went vegan. Been vegan going on 9 years now. Even though I was vegan, y'all, my hold on a second, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. Somebody come out begging for some damn change and shit. I'm in New Mexico, and they even got them out here begging for change. But anyway, uh, even though I was vegan, my first 5 years of vegan, I was still eating bullshit. I was still eating Beyond Meats. I was still eating Gardein meats, and I was eating Daiya cheese and vegan cheese and things of that nature. I was still eating other processed foods. And look, man, look, check this out now. I was still eating. I was still going to some of these fast food places getting French fries, tater tots, onion rings. I was going to Alpha House getting triple hash browns. I was going to Chick-fil-A getting them waffle fries. I was getting them tater cakes and, you know, I was going to Walmart getting them tater wedges, going to Chester's Chicken getting them tater logs. I mean, 3, 4 times a day for the first 5 years of veganism. And I was still having health issues. My blood pressure and my diabetes was better, but it was fluctuating. I was still a diabetic, and I was still a high risk of blood pressure. And that's until y'all, this coming May will be 3 years since I did this. Check this shit now. Oh, not letting alone back then until 2.5 years ago, I was a heavy drinker and I was a heavy smoker on cigars. That played a big factor. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, y'all, this coming May will be 3 years since I let these things go. I let go of potatoes, French fries, fried foods that were cooked in oils, and I let go of the fake meats. I let go of the Daiya cheese, the vegan cheeses and all this shit. I was still doing a bio life, but I let all the other bullshit go. That's when my levels went down, and I started to maintain it. Right. I think back in 2022. I'm not mistaken. Went to my doctor. She told me, keep doing what you're doing. The next following year, I went back to her, and she gave me my reading. And I asked her this one question. I said, Doc, does that mean I'm no longer diabetic? She said, Mr. Thomas, you're no longer diabetic. Y'all, like I said, I'm not trying to sound soft, but when she told me that, I broke down and started crying, man. Because y'all have no idea how long I suffered through this shit and how long I've been eating bullshit. And to come to that point, that was a memorable moment, and it was very emotional and passionate. So those two readings y'all see up there, that's from this morning. That's from since the sun came up, this rising, right? I've been maintaining that for the last 3 years. The last 3 years, I've been maintaining those type of numbers for the last 3 years. This coming August will make 2 years since I stopped and I went cold turkey on alcohol and cigars. I'm showing y'all this, and I'm telling you all this to let y'all know. Y'all don't need no motherfucking Ozempic. Y'all don't need no Wegovy, no Jardiance, and none of that bullshit to lower your blood sugar. You damn sure don't need no medication. All you got to do is change your eating habits. That's all you got to do. I'm a living experience. Share this video and let everybody know that you are a living witness of me bettering myself just by changing my eating habits. I just had to do this video, man, and let y'all know, man, my current situation and how things are going with my levels and stuff like that. Because I haven't checked my blood pressure nor my glucose in about 6 months. It's been almost 6 months since I last checked it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, other than the DOT, getting the DOT physical, it was cool then. But it's been almost 6 months since I last checked my numbers. And those two numbers you see up there came from this rise. Right before I made this video. If you're a trucker and you're on the same mindset I am, follow me here on Facebook, or you can go to my YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're a trucker that want to change your eating habits and you want to eat better, follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would be nice to have other truckers on the same path as me. Let's link up, okay? Link up. Always a connection, never no competition. Love always wins. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Paul. With that being said, y'all, 8 Ball rolling on the blacktop. Catch me on the slab. Truckers, let's link up.